Welcome to questions and answers. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to jump in to say hello and also take a few questions. It's a lovely it's a lovely evening, 10 p.m. actually here. Thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, feel free and ask me, and also give me your name so I can say your name once I address the question. Okay, as well. Hope you guys are sticking with your fruits and herbs. Keeping it very simple always. Okay, that's the key. That's my tagline. Always be fruits and herbs. Simple, very very simple. Okay, because when you make things complex, you tend to fail. When you keep things simple, you tend to win. Okay, and if you lack motivation, if you are not in the right place, try and find yourself. Try and find a reason why you need to do this. Okay, because it's well worth the it's well worth the effort. Can you do the lemon fast if you are a meat eater? Yes, you can, actually. But remember that the meat eating starches and proteins are the reasons why you have congestion. So having the lemon and eating that kind of food is like playing tug of war, okay? But having some fruits in your diet with raw fruits and veggies, at least you're ahead. At least you're benefiting in some way, shape, or form, because you always want living, vibrant foods in you, always, okay? I mean, it's just common sense, not to... step on not to criticize anybody, but think about it logically. You need to put living vibrant foods in your system. If you don't, you get ill health. You just will. You cannot put dead tissue in your mouth constantly and think that it's good for you. I mean, it makes no logic, really. Okay, but yeah, you can do it. So good question here. I missed one here. I want to go back to it anyways. Okay, let's continue. What can make blood pressure drop? Well, there are two herbs you can use that make it, but let me say it again. When you're trying to heal the human body, we're not looking to treat, we're looking to get the human body better, okay? You want the human body better. You don't want to be treating. When you treat, it's like a band-aid policy. So you need to address the root cause. When you have blood pressure issues, it's your kidneys and adrenal glands. High blood pressure, kidneys. Low blood pressure, adrenal glands. The two are interconnected because the adrenals control your kidneys, you see? The adrenal, the word means top, renal, kidney. So it sits on the kidneys and controls the kidneys. Therefore, if you have blood pressure issues, you have to fix your adrenal glands and your kidneys. Having said that, you need to, there are two herbs you can use that help with blood pressure. One of them is called snake root, which, I mean, like I said, don't use these things because it doesn't solve the problem. It's just like a treatment mentality, and you don't want that to occur, okay? Work on your kidneys, work on your adrenal glands, and make use of, work on your kidney filtration, because without kidneys filtering out waste, your lymph system backs up. The lymph system is in every single cell, including your kidneys and adrenals. If you don't remove the acids, there'll be mucus and acids affecting the functioning of the adrenal glands and the kidneys, and you have a blood pressure problem. So also we use herbs for your lungs and herbs for your heart as well. Okay, that's what I would do. Of course, the diet would have to be 100% fruits to get it better. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much. Hi, Marina88. Thank you. You got Rob. How do you help with intestines? Because my mom recently having problems with that. So it's funny that you mentioned this, because right now I was writing a protocol to give to you guys if you wanted it. It's based on pineapples. You're using pineapples to help with digestion and cleaning the small intestines. Like, pineapples have a track record, have been used for a very long time in many traditions, in South America, in Africa, to clean the intestines. Okay, very, very powerful. Remember, it has bromelain in there. So I wrote a protocol that shows you how to use pineapples to help you with any kind of intestine problems or digestion or cleansing the large bowels. And it's pretty simple. You just jump on a 100% fruit diet, but in this case, use pineapples and make sure it's ripe. Okay, you eat it about 2 or 3 kilos a day you can eat. And then use the herbs, very important. Herbs for the liver, herbs for the pancreas, herbs for the gallbladder, herbs for the bowels, the GI tract, and herbs for the kidneys and lymphatic system and adrenal glands. And this can help you clean and strengthen the digestive system and intestines, and you feel much better. So see John, get it done. Feel free and reach out to me. I just literally finished the protocol, and you're more than welcome to have it. Okay. Actually, on the post I have here on my feed, I said it was about pineapples, and on that feed I asked you to comment digestion, and I would send you the protocol. Okay, so you might want to do that. How to get rid of migraines? Migraines and headaches. There are actually four reasons why you will get it. One of the four, or all four. One of them is your thyroid is acting up. Number two, your sinuses are acting up. Number three, when I say acting up, I mean they're congested. Your bowels are congested, and then finally, you have interstitial lymphatic constipation or congestion. This means your lymph system is compromised or stagnant. Okay, so when you have those four things, you can have migraines and headaches. They are the root cause. There are several reasons why you can get a headache, okay? But at the root level, these four things are responsible. Because if you have a healthy lymphatic system and healthy kidneys, you will not have this problem, okay? So if I was trying to heal my migraines, I'll attend to the sinuses, clean the head region, the sinuses, clean the ears, eyes, nose, mouth, clean your bowels, because bowel congestion can cause headaches and migraines. You also want to clean your kidneys and lymphatic system. Okay, work on your thyroid. Make sure it's working properly. Okay, you want to use herb for the thyroid, and then clean your whole lymphatic system. And that's how I would attend to the migraines. In the meantime, if you want relief, you can take peppermint oil, organic, essential peppermint oil. Put a few drops here and inhale it. It give you the relief from headaches. Okay, but you have to address the root cause, as always. Hello, Amber here. When you feel faint, what are you lacking? Well, I mean, feeling faint has so many causes. It could be, your blood sugar is dancing up and down. It could be mucus in the head region up here. There are too many factors in it, okay? So there's a powerful Chinese acupressure technique where if you're kind of like dizzy or faint, you sit down, obviously, and then you take your finger and press your heart, okay, and hold it for a few seconds. Keep on doing that, and that prevents you from fainting, or in other words, perks you up. And I've actually tried it. It's very, very powerful. Okay, you just like literally put here and press gently, not too hard, but hard enough, and keep on doing that. It helps you with the dizziness, etc. Powerful stuff. But I would reach out to me, and then we can maybe find out the reason why you're getting faint. Okay, it could potentially also be a detox symptom if you're detoxing, but it's never long lived, or if it's so. Okay. Lovers, ROC, please reach out to me, okay, so I can better help you. Okay. I don't like hearing things like that. When people are suffering like that, not nice, not good. So reach out to me. I'll help you. So it's good. I'm starting that lemon only cleanse tomorrow. How can one mentally prepare for the next days on it? That's a good question. So, like, for you to do this kind of cleanse, for you to decide that you want to get better, there's something that makes you do so. I mean, you cannot give somebody a will. Like, the human will comes from inside. It comes from you being tired of the way you are. Because if you don't change the way you are, or the current path you're following, and you're unhappy and your body's not well, you don't feel right health-wise, and you keep on going that pathway, you're going to end up in trouble. So that alone should be motivation to you. And when you're motivated, and when you make an actual decision, nothing can change your mind. So I like to think, I want you to sit down and think, and find a good reason why you need to do this, okay? And when I say a reason why, you sit down and ask yourself, okay, I need to get my health back. Why? Okay, maybe it's for my kids. But then you say, why do I want to get better for my kids? Oh, because I want to be there to see them get married, etc. But why do I want to be there to get them married, etc.? Because, I care about them. Keep on digging deep and deep and deep until you find a strong reason why that will pull you and give you the motivation and willpower you need. Because if you don't have that strong reason why, no one can give you the will, no one can give you the power. Okay, the power is all in you. So you have to find that reason why. But in a nutshell, if you want to succeed at this, change your environment temporarily. Don't hang out with the same friends. Don't hang out with the same family. Okay, if like a couple of times, there's nothing wrong with taking like a 5-day vacation if you can, and get a room, like a hotel room or something if you can afford it, and then stay there for 5 days. And do whatever it takes to get you to, because once you see the success, that will pull you in even more. So success breeds more success. So if you sacrifice and you're able to pull through, and you see the change in your body and health, you will have that motivation to make a lifestyle change, and you never have to come back to where you are before. So that's the best way I would look at it. I would meditate and pray, go out in nature, have new vices, meaning good vices. Don't watch TV, don't be on social media too much, unless of course you're watching me, and that's a joke but truth. And and stay on the path, and you do very well. Okay, will and motivation has to come within, The human beings are better said, you as a divine spirit are far more powerful than you can ever imagine, and you just have to decide on having that power, and you see, you accomplish great things. What do you recommend for shingles? Well, shingles is like it's a virus for what's the word they use? Herpes of the nerves, virus of the nerves. So you have a weak nervous system. Okay, you want to strengthen your nervous system. You need to work on the kidneys and adrenal glands and lymphatic system. That goes without saying, and the endocrine glands and the bowels. But you need extra herbs for your adrenal glands because they produce neurotransmitters that control your autonomic nervous system. You need to clean the head region because the cerebellum here is the seat of the autonomic nervous system as well. And then you need to clean your solar plexus, your bowels, because there's also a center there. Once you strengthen the nervous system and you move the lymphatic system to get rid of any kind of excess mucus or overgrowth of pathogens, you get better. Okay, so this is how you would address it. But it's neurological. So use the neurological tincture, circulation tincture, adrenal tincture, herbs for the bowels, herbs for the head region. Clean it up, and you see this. That's what I would do to get myself better. Okay. Good questions, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. It's late here, but very important. I always reach out to you because I want to make sure that you are on the right path. At least inspire one person to move forward. Detoxing from mold. Detoxing from mold is the same way you detox from mold, for heavy metals. Doesn't matter what it is. The key factor here is moving the lymphatic system in your body. So you need to be on herbs and fruit diet. That's the only way you're going to move the lymph system effectively. You can, apart from very light exercising, there's no other way to move the lymph system that fast. So if it's me, I'll be on lemon only cleanse, grape only diet, or pineapple only diet. Doesn't matter. Choose the mono fruit diet and use the Fabulous 5 as your base. Use the kidney tea, lymphatic herbs at the minimum, and that's what I would do in time, okay? Because you need time to move it. It takes a little bit of time because if the lymphatic system is compromised, it's miles and miles long. We don't know how long it is, but it's quite intricate. It takes a while to hydrate, okay, with the fruit diet. So anyway, but that's what I would do basically. You can also take cilantro, parsley, green drinks that they're great for heavy metals and mold, etc. All those things. Okay, so many questions. The lemon detox is the bomb. Yeah, it's true though, right? The lemon detox. I speak volumes of lemon detox because I've seen the power in them. If you ask me, you want to heal like yesterday, I'll still go on the lemon only cleanse. Okay, but it's brutally hard. It's mentally speaking, you have to get the right mindset. But those of you who don't have it already, make sure you get the copy of my lemon only cleanse. Very powerful, 36 pages only, but to the point. Quickly ask questions. Everything you need to know is in here. Okay, everything you need to know in here. You should get it. It's inexpensive. Don't make anything out of it. I recommend it because I want you to have a part of it in your collection, meaning that something that you can always reference. Okay, and it's well worth it. It's priceless actually, if you think about it. What it can do for you. I eat a lot of fruits and veggies throughout the day, but I end up eating cooked vegan at the end of the day. I'm working my way to eating fully fruit. You're not alone. You're not alone. Okay. Me outside of detox, I don't always detox. I eat that way. I'll have 70% fruits and 30% will be raw vegetables. And I'll have some cooked alkaline vegan. So you're not alone. But if you have a health problem, you're trying to heal, or you want to get better, you gotta go on raw. You gotta go on 100% raw. And when you're done, you can add some cooked in there. Okay, but raw is the way to go. You want to heal properly, fasting and raw with the herbs. There's no other way around it. Not effectively, at least, not naturally. Okay. And if you don't go the natural way, you always come with side effects. So make the right decision and go raw. Okay, but if you are in that scenario, also you can have healing soups. You can have smoothies. Fruit smoothies are to the heavier side. It's better than eating cooked food. Banana, avocados, dates. These are heavy calories, heavy nutrient dense foods. I would rather have that than have a cooked meal if I'm detoxing. Sorry, I apologize. So good question. Yeah, make it. P. Brooks says, make a decision to heal from the inside out. Happy healing. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. No one can do that for you. Nobody. No one can make you motivated. It's impossible. Humankind have tried that before, and the self motivation is self motivation. No one else can do so. Someone says autoimmune issues. Autoimmune issues in general are lymphatics. It's lymphatics and kidney filtration issues. When your body is compromised and highly acidic, you have chronic acidosis all over the body, and your lymphatic system is compromised, you will have autoimmune issues. The way to address it naturally is to hydrate the lymph system and get the kidneys to filter. It takes a little bit of time, and you get some heavy healing crisis because this is deep. It took you decades to get here, so give it a little bit of time. But I would be on 100% fruit diet. I'll use herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels at the very least. Extra herbs for your kidneys, extra herbs for your lymphatic system and adrenal glands, and clean the body up. You see, you do very well. So it's a very simple, obvious question, but good one at the same time. The best way to detox the body, you right now, if it's late here, but if you wherever you are, you go and buy a bunch of fruits, oranges, citrus fruits, berries, melons are the best. You go grab those. Then you don't eat any cooked food but those foods. You're eating nothing but fruits, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's it. Then you need to support yourself with herbs. So you're going to use the Fabulous 5 as your base always. Why? Because it has herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels. It covers the major areas. So do that. Give it time, and that's it. So it's a 3-step process. Number 1, change your diet. Number 2, use the herbs. Number 3, give it time. When I say time, try for, if you're a beginner, try for a few days, see how you feel. Build up to weeks. That's it. Okay, it doesn't get any more simpler than that. Sorry. Okay. Fab 20617. No, I didn't see your question. If I missed your question by any means, please reach out to me on Facebook. On my profile link, on my website, any way you want, okay? And reach out to me because it's impossible for me to answer all the questions here. It's impossible. And it's like, even if I spend hours, I wouldn't be able to do it. So please, if you have any question, I missed it, I'm honored that you asked the question, but I ask you to send those same questions to DM or on Facebook preferably, Messenger, okay? Good greetings. This is Lenny Brown 617. I'm looking to do a complete cleansing program, and I see 3 kids. How many weeks in total? Well, I mean, in general, like if you want a really, really deep cleanse, a nice deep cleanse, okay, and I suggest 14 to 18 weeks. That's the best to do, okay. And I know it's intimidating for most, right? But ideally, you want to be strict on that way. If you have something to really get yourself better, you want 14, 16 weeks. But however, if you are new to it and you just want to try the waters, like you try 2 to 5 weeks and give it and see how you feel. The success you achieve will motivate you further. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. And for that reason, I would use kit 1 to 3, and that will take you for a good number of weeks. So kit 1 to 3. Okay, and you do very well. And don't wait. You start the herbs immediately. Even if you're transitioning, you start with the herbs. Okay, because you want the best benefits possible in the shortest period of time. Okay, that's a good question. Pineapple and lime keep burning my tongue. If the pineapple has to be ripe, okay? If it's unripe, it's aggressive. You don't want to use it unripe pineapple. Pineapple is very, very powerful. Like, I mean, in the past, traditionally, it's been used for several things. In Africa, it's used for edema. In South America, it's used for helping with menstrual pain, etc. It's used for the skin, for skin tone. It's used for collagen, to help with collagen. If someone fractures your hands, pineapple has been used to help it recover quicker because it's anti-inflammatory, very powerful stuff, and it has bromelain in there. It's good for digestion. It's good for the body as a whole. So you don't want to. It's very powerful. My point is, so we love pineapple. It's sweet and delicious, but you don't know how powerful it is. So, but make sure it's ripe. When it's not ripe, it's more to the acidic side, and because unripe fruits in general, especially pineapple, it can take a longer while to. In other words, when you cut it unripe, the nutrients don't achieve optimal potency. So especially pineapple. So make sure that you allow it to ripen before you eat it at the very least. Okay, it should be like not fully orange in color, but you should see the majority of the pineapple should be orange. Okay, and sweet taste. That's when you know you're doing right. But if the limes and pineapples are too strong for you, use apples and pears. They're one of the best ones you can use because they're neutral and they're kind of like soothing. They're not so aggressive, but at the same time, they don't stop detox. So apples and pears are my go-to fruits. If I can't do the citrus fruits, the watermelons, and the berries. Okay. I gained about 15 pounds during the pandemic and need a good detox. Any recommendations? Yes, I just covered it, but I'll go again, quicker again. Start with Fabulous 5. This is what you need, your base. And then go on a 100% fruit diet. The three best ones to use of fruits are the berries. Okay, grapes number 1, citrus fruits, lemons number 1, and melons, watermelon number 1, or cantaloupe or honeydew. Any of those do well. Okay, and you see the 15 pounds is nothing to lose, unless you, of course, you have compromised thyroid and adrenal glands. 15 pounds you can lose it in like, I have no problems losing 15 pounds if I went on a cleanse. It'd be like in a week and a half or 2. Okay. So it's not difficult to do so. You just go on Fabulous 5, use extra herbs for your thyroid, extra herbs for your adrenal glands, and go on 100% fruit diet, and you see you do very well. Okay, guys, unfortunately, time is up for me. Thank you so much for coming on. It means a lot to me. Again, any question I didn't get to, I do care. I want to answer it. Send to me on my profile link. There's so many avenues to send me a question. My website, my Facebook Messenger, my Facebook pages, my Facebook group. There's YouTube, there's Clubhouse. I'm everywhere. So just send me a question and I'll get to you, okay? And try several avenues. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to me. Start your cleanse with the Fabulous 5, the herbs I showed you, and your fruits, and you see you do very well. Have a wonderful Saturday evening, and bless you, and I'll catch you later.